Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Fat Money Enascar Cup Series. And today, we're at Charlotte, North Carolina. Yesterday, we had the truck race. It was a great race. Crazy wreck. But we're here. I got Mitch with me again.
Hello, all.
And we seen Brad Miller take a heck of a wreck into the wall yesterday, didn't we, Mitch?
Yes, we did. And G.A.M.E did a little tappy tap at about 35. Didn't look like it felt too great.
Definitely didn't feel the best as we watch Barry Sternparts Jr. make his way across. This is going to be, we're at Charlotte. We got 2 more races, so 3 races, and then we won't see this little peep scheme no more. Barry's going to his own car. It'll be the number 1, and it'll be for Rad Roots Racing, Triple R. And I think the best part about this is Yuto Racing Venom joined FMR, and he gave him his team, and I heard there was some money exchanged, and I heard he gave him the car. So he just has to renumber it, and he's got his sponsor Kellogg's, Christian Gunn in the pool currently.
That's a new name for me.
Christian Gunn taking over that number 7 of Gamble Motorsports for a little bit. Aaron Aldridge went over there and drove it for him, and then Ralph McGinnis. And now Christian Gunn's going to be the permanent driver going into this next season, Mitch.
All right. All right.
And it looks like it might have been a good decision for that team, but Brett Aldridge is going to come in and take the pole away. So it looks like as long as nothing changes, the first 5 is the number 8 of Brett Aldridge. And then the number 18 of Austin Kiesler. The number 55 of Barry Sternparts Jr. The number 98 of Brad Miller. And then the number 69 of Joseph Robinson is your top 5 starting.
That changed.
Oh, a little bit of a change. Oh, yeah, this one does 3 laps. I forgot. 3 laps. So Brett Aldridge is going to keep the pole. Brent Michaels is going to take 2nd. G.A.M.E is going to take 3rd. Christopher Rich is going to take 4th. And Brad Miller is going to stick there in 5th. Is there going to be another change?
Good old Brad Miller, everyone. Good old Brad Miller.
Brad Miller, the number 98, taking over for a man that will not be named anymore. Looks like he's done. Is everybody else done here? We're not going to check them all. We're just going to check a few. And it looks like everybody is ready. Are you ready, Mitch?
Ready.
As we get over to prepare for the race, I'm excited.
Get this show underway.
Go ahead and see what the starting order for the grid. And we'll get to announcing these drivers. Starting in pole position, we got the number 8 of Brett Aldridge in the Toyota Camry for Ferguson Motorsports. And next to him is Brent Michaels in that 32 Conspit Ford, and Brent Michaels racing for Mount Olympus Motorsports. We got the number 57 of G.A.M.E Nationwide is on your side, Ford, and he is in 3rd place. G.A.M.E is a guy to watch for sure. And then the team owner, Christopher Rich, in that 59 Artemis, which Artemis is a book you can find on Amazon, author Chris Snider. But this is the driver, Christopher Rich, and he's in a Ford, and we are in 4th position. The number 98 of Brad Miller, Logitech, and he is starting in 5th, and that is a Toyota. We got the number 18, Austin Kiesler, Clark's Crafts and Beyond, driving for Fat Money Racing in 6th place. Number 69 is Joseph Robinson, the Ric Flair drip car, and he is in 7th place in that Chevy. Ryan Chess, number 99, Ryan Chess, and that is a Chevy. Gaming Alternative Media Entertainment is the sponsor, and he is in 8th place. The number 55 of Barry Sternparts Jr. He's driving a Chevy. He's in that rest in peace little peep car, and he is in 9th place. Barry Sternparts Jr. Ned Ray Dog in the double O, next level racing Ford, and he is in 10th place. We got the 710 of Chronics High in that Sparko driving for IDK Racing in 11th place. Number 11 of Corey Gamble for Gamble Motorsports in that Junior Motorsports Chevy, and he is driving in 12th place. We got the number 7 of Christian Gunn, no sponsor on this Chevy, and Christian Gunn is in 13th place. We got the number 387 Venom Wrestling Entertainment Chevy, and Venom now racing for FMR, Fat Money Racing, and he's in 14th place. We got the 21 of Tyler Ferguson. Tyler Ferguson is driving the Whiskey River Toyota Camry in number 21 car, and he's in 15th place. We got the 74 Thomas Daniels in that butt kicker Chevy, and he is in 16th place. We got the number 5 Aaron Aldridge is the Wrangler Ford Mustang, and he's in 17th place. We got the 420 of the Bean. Yokohama is the sponsor, and she is in 18th place. Chevy 23 of Chris Michaels Intel Ford Mustang, and he's in 19th place for Mount Olympus Motorsports. We got the 24 Sophie Ray Dog in 20th place. We got the number 6 of Triple C Suave Men in 21st place. We got the number 15 of Billy Ray Dog, and Billy Ray Dog is in 22nd place. Woo! That was a lot.
It was a lineup and a rundown. We got her all down in one. Good job.
May have been some mistakes there. Hope not, but
If so, apologize. It was a lot to run through.
as we get ready to watch this, Mitch, drivers to watch for. You go ahead and pick on this race.
I'm going to go out on a limb and say Christopher Rich is going to be someone we need to watch. G.A.M.E, of course, as always. Joseph Robinson, on a weird hunch. I feel like he's on his game today. We might want to watch out for him. And as for me, just a good old fanboy for Barry Sternparts. I think we need to watch him as well.
So let's go ahead and run
Boy,
that back.
Is a nice looking car.
Barry Sternparts Jr. is one of Mitch's favorites. And then we got Joseph Robinson as the pick to watch, along with Christopher Rich and JMR. Rich Money Racing has been a program that has definitely been one to keep your eyes on as we get into this. In 26 seconds. These engines are going to start, and these cars are going to get in position to take the green flag next time around. Well, Mitch, they're making their way around.
Just can't wait to see all this stuff. It's gonna be a good one. I just got this feeling, this inkling. It's gonna be a good one.
The big thing to watch out for is Rex.
The Bean, stay away from her. She is prone to cause accidents, and Chronic's High last one of these last races being a little crazy out there. That team known as the Bad News Bears. No, not really. Bad News Bears. That is a neat looking car. Who's lead pole?
In pole position, we got the number 8, Brett Aldridge.
Brett Aldridge. All right. Nice looking car. Oh, it looked way different from the front. Okay.
Green flag.
And here we go.
We're up.
Oh,
All right. All right.
we got a lot more vehicles in this race than we had in the truck race.
Yes, there is. A lot more to watch.
Right now, Brett Aldridge took the lead, but you got Brent Michaels right behind him. You got G.A.M.E back there as well.
The Battle of the Bees.
We see things getting
Let's sprint.
squirrely. Oh, Austin Kiesler.
Wait, 3 wide?
Oh, Joseph. Some of these cars are a bit loose.
Yes, they are.
Rich is falling back a bit.
Getting a little wobbly up there on that top line. Austin Keys like going away from that pack, getting up there next to G.A.M.E.
G.A.M.E was looking to get up there, but not able to. But look at Chronic's high, made his way from the back. He is now up here in 5th place. Brad Miller right behind him, the 98. We got the double O of Ned Raydog there as well.
Chronic's high looking to take that inside, it looks like. He's a little far back to try that, I would say.
I think he's just testing, looking for his line. A lot of these guys are. Let's go back a little bit here. Let's check on Joseph Robinson, who is back behind Tyler Ferguson now, and Christopher Rich with him. We're 5 laps in. Christopher Rich trying to work his way back up.
Holy cow. He's a quick fella.
Tyler Ferguson going to try to stick it with him.
Tyler Ferguson ends up pulling up behind Joseph Robinson. Getting back down on the inside.
Ooh.
Pulling around Joseph Robinson now.
Getting a little squirrely. Let's go ahead and check back here. We got Venom, who's coming up on Tyler Ferguson, Christian Gunn in the number 7. We got Corey Gamble here in the 11, doing what he can. Aaron Aldridge back here. Ryan Chess. Chris Michaels is up in front of Ryan Chess. Billy Raydog passes Ryan Chess. Thomas Daniels. We got Triple C in the bean back here to hold up the pack. Brett Aldridge, though, just took off with this race. Up here, untouchable. Brett Michaels and G.A.M.E 2nd and 3rd. G.A.M.E just kind of coasting behind Brett Michaels, it looks like, staying with him. Then you got Austin Kiesler and Chronix, who are doing about the same. Now, ladies and gentlemen, these last 3 races, Charlotte, yeah, let me pull up the schedule real quick. It's Charlotte, something, and Daytona. Charlotte, and then the next one's Bristol. in Daytona. These are going to have the biggest payouts, the biggest prizes, besides the points. So right now, these guys are really fighting. Chronix High passing Austin Kiesler. As Chronix makes his way up there, JMR is going to try to pass Brent Michaels. Mitch, you got Brett Aldridge all the way up there, and he's got nothing to worry about.
Oh. Oh.
I mean, look at this gap Brett Aldridge has.
Oh. Nice 3.7. Oh my goodness. He is cooking.
Brent Michaels seemed to pull away from everybody trying to pass him. Chronix Hayes took third. Austin Kiesler fourth, and JMR has fallen back now to fifth. You got Brad Miller holding sixth. Ned Raydog getting passed for seventh by a wild Joseph Robinson. Wait, where's... Oh, Barry. We skipped Barry. Barry's up here behind Brad Miller.
Brett Aldridge adding another 0.1 seconds to that gap he was holding.
Brett Aldridge for Ferguson Motorsports being untouched right now. But we do have some people working up the pack, working their speeds back up. We could see someone in contention. We do have a lot more laps to go.
Ooh, and another climb to that gap. 3.7 seconds now.
And going to the pits, lap 14.
Brett Aldridge, Brent Michaels, Brett Aldridge.
Oh, we lost it. Brent Michaels, Austin Kiesler, JMR, Barry Sternparts Jr., Joseph Robinson, double O of Ned Raydog. We got Tyler Ferguson, Christian Gunn, Christopher Rich, Venom's in here, Aaron Aldridge, Chris Michaels, and the Bean. And it looks like Chronix High stayed out. Chronix High going in now. Brad Miller going in now. Corey Gamble. Billy Raydog, Ryan Chess. Who stayed out? I don't know who that was. Oh, Triple C stayed out. Triple C's going in.
$16 laps in, huh? People are pitting at 15 and 14.
This is gonna be nuts. I don't know who to keep an eye on. Chronix High now out.
It's anyone's race. At this point.
We're gonna wait for people to cross the line. Oh, Brett Aldridge has passed Triple C. Brett Aldridge has took the lead. And it looks like Triple C is going to be in 8th or 9th. Brett Aldridge took the lead. Chronix High took second. Barry Sternparts Jr. in third. Brent Michaels in fourth. Brad Miller fifth. Tyler Ferguson sixth. Ned Raydog seventh. Corey Gamble is eighth. Triple C is ninth. He's next to Chris Michaels. Looks like they're fighting for 9th and 10th there. Billy Raydog back behind them in 11th. We got JMR in 12th, Joseph Robinson 13th, Christian Gunn 14th, Thomas Daniels in 15th, Venom back here in 16th, The Bean is in 17th, Sophie Raydog 18th, Ryan Chess is actually 18th, Sophie Raydog's 19th, Austin Kiesler in 20th, Aaron Aldridge in 21, and Christopher Rich looks like he's in last. Uh-oh, look at the gap. Is it getting smaller? It is. Chronix High is catching Brett Aldridge. Then we got Barry Sternparch Jr. back here in 3rd, who seems to be a little bit back. Let's see if that gap. Yes, it's getting closer. Chronix is catching the leader.
The chase is on.
Oh, he put the gap back on Chronix, it looks like, by a point. 0.1? 0.2? Brett Aldridge up here with not a care in the world, holding that gap on Chronix. Barry trying to catch Chronix, but to no avail. Brent Michaels back here in 4th. Tyler Ferguson has took 5th. We got Brad Miller, Corey Gamble fighting for 6th. Ned Raydog next to Chris Michaels there in 8th and 9th. Triple C back here in 10th now, next to JMR. We got Joseph Robinson, Billy Raydog, and Christian Gunn. Christian Gunn doing pretty well today. Christopher Rich looking to put Sophie Raydog down to the end, and he's going to try not to be last, trying to defend his points. Austin Kiesler also back here after being up in the top 5. That's got to hurt. Aaron Aldridge also. The Bean.
Oh. Looks like she's hugging the apron there. Looks like she went down a little bit. I'm surprised.
She is kind of hugging the apron down at the bottom there.
That's scary.
Oh, she's going to the pits.
Okay. I was gonna say, uh-oh. We may have just witnessed a little bit of a crash.
The Bean going to the pits. Different than everybody else. I don't know if she's having a mechanical issue or what. Joseph Robinson now going to pits, he says. And he does. All right, we're having some different pit cycles here. What can you make of this?
You know, quite unsure. Maybe they're trying a new tactic. Trying going at different times from everybody else.
Michaels, Billy Raydog, and Christian Gunn just got added to that list of pitting.
Okay. It has been about 15 more laps. It is 28. I think everybody is about to be starting to hit. Yep. Brian Sternparts pitting in. Tyler Ferguson, Brent Michaels. All Ryan Miller or Gamble.
The one we're going to watch during this pits is Brett Aldrich, who's in.
We want to see if he gets back out and holds his first place. Barry Sternhart's right behind him in second place.
Barry was catching him. So,
yeah,
if there's any consolation to that.
The nerve-wracking entrance of a pit. You gotta make sure you're not over that speed limit. It'll cost you.
Uh-oh.
Barry Sternhart's already out. Also, Brett Aldrich.
Brett's going to try to put the gap on Barry coming out. And Barry's going to gun it. Keep an eye on those two.
See if that gap changes.
I mean, they look pretty close to me. That's the leader right there who went down and came up. Chronic's looking to stay out. Or did he just come out? He might have just came out.
I think he came out. One of the first two. Aaron Aldridge is exiting the pit?
Yes.
Barry Sternhart's in fifth place, Chronic's high in fourth. This is going to clear up every or in a second, I think. Chronic's high in second. Brett Aldrich in first, followed. Barry Sternhart's in third.
I think we should note this gap. Watch this gap these next couple of laps.
It is closing.
Uh-oh.
Whoa.
Brett Aldridge might be in trouble. You know, Chronix owns the truck that Barry drives in the truck series, but I think the big thing to note is that they've been kind of working together since, and Barry's going to be a one-car team in the season coming up, and that's going to have to be something that he thinks about is I'm going to have no teammates out there, so maybe he's trying to keep an alliance where he can.
It's not a bad idea. It's not a bad idea to have friends out there on the track.
But Chronix and Barry are now racing each other instead of pushing each other, and that
It's going to cost them a little bit of time on that track. Going to pull their tires down a little bit, I'd say. And it already looks like Brett Aldridge is taking a little bit of that mess up they just done and running with it.
Uh-oh.
That looked like it.
I don't know. I think Chronix is pulled away from Barry, and he might be catching up to our leader.
Oh. Yes, he is. Holy McMuffins.
But note that Barry isn't too far behind.
Gotta keep that family friendly for all the women and children in attendance. Holy McMuffins, that's a thing.
Chronix can see the back end of Brett Aldridge, something that a lot of people have not seen tonight.
Chronix is running really fast right now. He's gonna catch. stay within the next few turns.
Barry's hoping on it. Barry wants them two to get side by side and start racing. And
So
then
that he can make that catch up.
I think he's gonna send it 3 wide.
That catch up so they can mustard
Uh-oh.
strength.
Chronic's falling back.
Hopefully Barry Sternparts does the smart thing here and decides to push Chronix. Get themselves both past him.
I mean, you can see it. Just Chronix wants to be up there so bad.
Ooh. This is the moment Barry was looking for. I think Brett Aldridge and Chronic Tire are going to start racing here. What lap are we on? I'd say around 35. Oh. Yeah.
Continue the thought out loud for us.
Well, my thoughts were it's been every 15 laps we've been having a pit, so it should be about 45? 45 to 50, we should be seeing another pit. And I wonder how that's going to pan out. It's going to come down to whose pit crew is faster.
Uh-oh.
Chronic's Eye is right on the tail of Brett Aldridge. Right on the tail. Gotta be pulling more ground there.
Ooh, Brett.
Yeah, they're going on the outside. Here we go.
Brett Aldridge trying to throw him off the draft, I think. No, Brett Aldridge going to pit.
Oh! What lap are we on? Are we on 42 or 43? 42. Lap 42, Brett Aldridge went to the pit.
Brett Aldridge, Joseph Robinson, Austin Kiesler.
I feel like that may have been an early pit on his part.
Barry Sternparts Jr. going to pits now. Tyler Ferguson, Ned Raydog. Corey Gamble.
Billy Raydog. Ryan Chest. Thomas Daniels. Sophie Raydog. Whole lot of pitting going on.
But no one on that board is Chronic's High.
Chronic's High, hitting in. Lap 43.
I want to say he's some of the last ones to go in.
I think Chronic's High may have just gotten 19 to 20 laps out of that fuel.
Right now, this is the biggest part. Can he get in, pit, and get out before Brett Aldridge makes it around?
I got a good feeling he's going to be able to. It's going to be a quick one. And not quick enough.
Here we
A little
go.
bit quick. All right. Get out there, Chronix.
Let's go ahead and check on Brett Aldridge, who is making it around the finish line right now.
They might be meeting right up. I think he's going to get past.
There he is. Chronix needs to get up to speed.
There it is. He's got it. He's holding it.
Barry Sternparts Jr. is in front of both of them.
Oh.
We're going to have to wait and see how this...
Pans out here, yeah. I was just thinking the
Barry!
same thing. Barry Sternparts in the lead. Followed by Brett Aldridge. He made his way up there. Chronic's High made it out in time to make it third.
Barry Sternparts Jr. took the lead at a good pit. But hopefully this is it's gonna be a good day for him.
One can only hope.
You know, to have your own team in the horizon has to light a fire under you. You need every bit of money you can get, which means a first place finish here tonight at one of the first big money races to end this test series. This first series is going to be a big deal.
I'd like to say probably a huge deal. That any bit of money right now would be a giant help for him.
He could start his own truck team. He could get into the Legends stock cars that are coming to the Fat Money Enascar series.
He could add another racer to his roster. Another car.
It might be hard, but I think if he wants another Cup car, it'd be like $750,000.
That's a few wins. You better put the pedal down.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're on lap 47 of 100, almost halfway. Barry has the lead. We got Brett Aldridge catching up in second, though. Chronix High back here in third. Tyler Ferguson in fourth. Chris Michaels in fifth. We got Brent Michaels in sixth. Corey Gamble in seventh. Joseph Robinson in eighth. Ned Raydog ninth. We got Christian Gunn in 10th. Venom chilling in 11th. We got JMR in 12th. Billy Raydog 13th. Austin Kiesler back here there in Aldridge 14th, 15th. We got Brad Miller in the Bean 16th, 17th. We got Triple C here in 18th. Ryan Chess back there 19th. Sophie Raydog and Christopher Rich 20 and 21. And we got Thomas Daniels in last as Barry Stern Parts trying to put that gap back on Brett Aldridge.
Right now sitting at a .524.
0.529.
Oh. Putting a little bit of a gap, I guess. Little by little.
You know, Barry would probably feel a lot better without that 8 behind him.
I'm sure that's it's a taunting car in his rear view. Barry's got to know that number 8 is a fast car out here today. He's held lead lap for quite a while. Chronix High might be falling back a little bit.
Well, Brett Aldridge catching. And Chronix High back to a 1.835, so we'll have to keep an eye on him.
Oh, he's catching. Chronix High is catching as well. Chronix catching little.
I mean, we should note Tyler Ferguson, who owns Brett Aldridge's car, here in 4th place, and he's also trying to catch up. And then you got Chris Michaels, who was at the back of the pack for most of the day, but looks like he's up here in 5th place. You know, putting a win on this 55 car and Utah Racing to end the season in the merger. Well, I guess the win would actually go to Fat Money Racing, since technically that's who the 55 car is with until the end of this series. Which I think Venom was smart for combining with the FMR, but also making the deal that Barry does not get his own team and his own car until the start of the next season. I want to say that that gap is just kind of holding at a 0.4.
0.46, yeah. I think it's went down to 460, but it's held about there for a few laps now.
People are pitting. Venom, Austin Kiesler, Brad Miller, the Bean. It seems like a lot of cars are having issues here at Charlotte. Oh, Brett Aldridge is nowhere to be seen. What happened to him?
Stern Parts is pitting in now.
Barry, Tyler Ferguson. I do not see Chronics on that list.
Joseph Robinson.
And Chronics did not.
Sophie Raydog, Ryan Chess pitting.
You know, Chronics has had a game plan tonight, and he's been sticking with it.
Staying out just a little bit longer than everybody else and jumping back out. He's not dropped from a 5th place position.
And if you remember, he started in 19th, I believe.
Yep. No, he started in 11th.
11th?
11th.
The Bean was 19th, right?
Yes.
Okay. Well, someone was 19.
The Bean 18th is what I'm seeing. 19th was Chris Michaels. Oh, cow. I thought that may have gotten a little slippery there.
Come on, Chronics. Go. Oh.
You're good. Get out of there.
All right, Chronics is going to take off. Barry was our leader as he comes around. Let's see if he gets it back. Barry must have a good pit team. You think Barry's happy that he gets to take his team with him?
I'd say Barry's probably pretty happy.
They definitely put him in some positions to be up at the front.
G.A.M.E in first, apparently. Right. Barry Sternpart's going to be in first place, followed by Brett Aldridge.
Triple C is going to fall back. We'll have to wait next time around. We'll get an accurate
reading.
With 60 laps down and 41 laps to go.
Barry Sternpart's in first, followed by Brett Aldridge in second. G.A.M.E behind Brett. Oh, still off. Give me 1 minute. We'll reread that. Everything's changing.
We got Barry Sternparts in first, Brett Aldridge in second, Tyler Ferguson holding third, Chronics High in fourth, and Brent Michaels currently in fifth. Joseph Robinson, though, definitely has a good car. He's been around.
Corey Gamble's looking pretty fast right now. Like, you may be attempting to take over. Joseph Robinson. Okay, maybe it was just that one corner. He was really close. Back and he's up.
Venom got a little wobbly coming out of there. Barry is actually putting time on Brett Aldridge here. Look at that.
Oh, yeah. Barry Sternparts has found his rhythm.
But I mean, I think we should note how far back third and fourth is. I mean, look at that difference. And then you go from fourth to fifth.
Chronic Side, Tyler Ferguson, Brett Aldridge, and Barry Sternparts, all visibly faster cars. That is quite the time difference there.
This comes with pit strategy and everything as well. There's so many variables right now, and like I said, officials probably need to talk about fuel changing per track. So, yeah, we'll have to see what happens there. Barry, though, just putting that lead on Brett Aldridge. Ferguson Motorsports has to be happy, though, because, I mean, they got 2 people right now up in the top 5, and with as much money on the line, I mean, it'd be nice to win, but money's money.
That is true. Man's got to eat.
Tyler Ferguson catching slowly to Brett Aldridge, but Brett Aldridge also catching slowly to Barry. Brett Aldridge is pitting. So far, Brett Aldridge is the only one pitting. Was that a little early, Mitch?
It may have been a lap or 2 early, in my opinion. But time will tell. Maybe it benefits him, and he ends up in first place.
I don't know. Nobody's
Everybody
pitting
else
with him.
pits.
It's a little concerning for the number 8 of Brett Aldridge. As Barry's going to continue with this lead, and now the closest car is Tyler Ferguson, which, I mean, he's getting closer, but not close enough. Brett Aldridge getting back out here. I don't know how Brett didn't go a lap down.
Well, he's got one of them pit crews, I guess.
Oh, no, he is.
Okay.
He is a lap down. Well, sad day for Brett Aldridge. I don't know why he had to go to pits. We'll have to find out later. But he definitely had a fast car tonight. Corey Gamble pitting.
Barry Sternpart's pitting.
Okay. Barry's pitting, but nobody pitting with Barry. Tyler Ferguson.
Tyler Ferguson.
All right. See what happens here.
Joseph Robinson, Brent Michaels, Venom, Chris Michaels, Christian Gunn, all pitting. Ned Raydog, Austin Kessler,
Kiesler.
Brad Miller, Brad Miller, Christopher Rich, Ryan Chess, Triple C, Thomas Daniels, also pitting. That's about everybody out here. Pitting at lap 70. Expect again around 85, and oh no. We're gonna see some terribly aggravating stuff tonight, ladies and gentlemen. I can see it now. It's gonna be around lap 100, and it's gonna turn into lap 98. We're going to be pitting, so whoever's smart and stays out. It looks like it might be Chronic's Eye. I think it might work for him today.
Chronic's Eye's pitting right now.
I think it might work for Chronix. He likes to stay out a little bit later than everybody else.
Well, Barry Sternparts Jr. out in front of, and you won't believe this, Brett Aldridge.
Sophie Raydog a lap down. Brett Aldridge no longer is.
We'll have to wait and see, because right now the computer's all confused.
Yeah, it's gotta catch up to all the changes here.
Looks like JMR and Aaron Aldridge pitted after Chronix as well, if you want to note that.
Okay. So it's gonna be a... I think that might be what it comes down to there. It depends on this very next pit, around 85. It depends. If they can last until 87, 88 and pit in, and they can stay out. This next pit is going to be crucial.
What if we see pits around 91?
Well, that could be fun.
That could put us at green flags till.
Yeah.
We'll have to see what happens. Barry Sternparts Jr. looks like he's in first. Right behind him, somehow, Brett Aldridge. But Brett Aldridge is going to have to pit
a little earlier than everybody else, I would assume.
by at least 2 laps.
I bet he's hoping for a caution right now.
So right now, if you had to pick someone who's in, if they stick to the schedule they're on, who would win? You're on Brett Aldridge and Chronics, aren't you?
If they stick to the pattern that they're on right now, it's either Chronics or the last ones to go are Aaron Aldridge and G.A.M.E. If they stick to this frequent, I think we have a view at who could win. Barry Sternparts is fast, but he's got to time them pits right, otherwise it's not going to work out for him.
With Brett Aldridge a couple laps ahead than everyone else, is that going to put him in contention to go green to the end?
It very well could. It very well could. We'll just have to dial in. What I'd say. It's gonna have to dial in.
And here comes the biggest part that we were hoping we wouldn't see tonight. Looks like Barry is coming up on lap traffic.
Let's just hope he's able to weave through it.
So far, it looks like we got a couple laps, maybe, before he catches him.
It starts to be a problem, yeah.
Let's take a look at that gap. He's put a 2.3 on Brett Aldridge for the moment.
Not bad. Chronics tie following with a 7.4 gap. Tyler Ferguson right on Chronics' bum with an 8.5. He's only about a second behind.
You know, Fat Money Racing has to be happy with their acquisition currently, looking at the scoreboard.
Venom holding a 5th place. That's very nice. Very nice.
Well, Venom holding a 5th place, and currently, until the beginning of the season, that 55 is technically a part of FMR.
Yeah.
We're at lap 79. Right around now, we should start seeing people pitting. Looks like JMR, Aaron Aldridge, and Chronics. Or no, they already pitted. Okay, we should start seeing people pitting.
I hate to do it, but before this heats up anymore, I have to use the restroom. I will be back. Any preferred porta potty? Which one's cleanest?
The one over by Sally's.
10-4. Thank you much. Be back.
As Mitch takes off to go find the porta potty by Sally's Taco Truck, make sure you go meet him there and get his signature. Bother him a little bit while he's trying to go to the bathroom. And Brett Aldridge is going to go to pit now, which is pit 80. Brett might not be on the right schedule. Brett might not be on the right schedule at all. Barry needs to pit now. Chronics needs to pit now. Some of these guys, or even a little bit later, 85. Need to hold on to it as long as they can. It looks like you're getting about 12 laps out of a tank. A little more, a little less if they push it. Barry's got nobody to worry about currently. Currently, the only one that is pitted is Brett Aldridge, and I believe now he is a lap down. As Barry's coming up on these lap traffic cars. We're on lap 84. I'm keeping an eye, waiting to see who is going to pit and when. He needs to push it. He's slowing down. They're not pitting yet. Tyler Ferguson, Brent Michaels are going in. Barry might have to pit. Or is he going to keep going? Chronix High's pitting. Barry Sternparts is pitting. Here we go, lap 85. Barry Sternparts, Chronix High, Venom, Joseph Robinson, Christian Gunn. We're getting a lot of the top guys pitting right now. Let's keep an eye on Brett Aldridge. Let's go back to Barry. Barry's in his pit stall. Chronic side behind him. Barry's out. Brett Aldridge is back on the lead lap. Barry pitted lap 86, 85.
Uh-oh. That's not good. Is that everybody pitted?
I believe so. Brett Aldridge pitted lap 82, I think it was, 83.
Okay.
JMR and Aaron being the last two again.
Let's just hope Barry Sternparts pushes it. Thomas Daniels hasn't pitted yet, I answered.
I guess not. He is now.
Yeah.
As Barry comes around, we'll see what placement is. I believe this will be the final adjustment. Lap 88, Barry is still in the lead. He's got a 3.4 on Brett Aldridge. Or sorry, 3.3.
It may be between Aaron Aldridge, JMR, and Thomas Daniels.
No. Thank you. Yeah, I'm debating so. Tom Daniels in pits. He's probably about to get kicked. Sophie Raydog in the way of the leader. And he's getting around. Barry has took the lead. We got a 3.1 between him and second place. It's about to be lap 90.
I am on the edge of my seat right now, wondering how this is going to pan out.
By calculations, Barry should have to pit lap 98 if they stick to the schedule they've been on.
98, 97. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. And I hope that he pushes through it because I feel like he can. But if that is the case and everybody pits around 97, 98, that means that Aaron Aldridge, JMR, and Thomas Daniels should be able to run them last few laps because they withheld the last one. So.
Barry putting another car lap down. Lap 92. 293 as he comes around. Top 5 currently sits Barry Sternparts Jr., Brett Aldridge, Tyler Ferguson, Chronix High, and Venom. Lap 94. Brett Aldridge has to pit.
Oh no. It's beginning. Brett Aldridge was late last time, though.
Early. Brett Aldridge has been the first one having to go to pits. Now this is the lap that he had to pit on last time. But that would be only 10. They've been going 12. So we should see him make it a couple more.
The first pit was 14 laps, 15 laps, so they can make it. It's just, I'm not sure what their thought process is there to pit early.
97. Barry is in the lead.
I surely hope they make it all the laps.
If you're wondering why we're keeping this up, it's so we can watch down in the corner on who's saying they're going to pit in. And Rich is going to try to get back on the lead lap. Oh no! Oh! Oh, the wobbly!
Oh,
Oh, jeez!
Christopher, you can get down. Gonna cause an accident.
Oh God!
That was
Rich!
scary.
Rich almost spun out the leader. 99! We're gonna come across for 99!
Please stay out. Oh, Tyler Ferguson going to pit in. Stay out, Barry.
Nope. What's he gonna do? He
Stay
stays out!
Barry.
Brett Michaels pitting!
Oh my goodness. Coming down to it.
Barry, you had to stay out for 2 more laps. Don't you do it.
Don't you do it, you dirty dog.
Don't you do it. Keep going, Barry. Keep going, Barry.
Hitting in.
Keep going, Barry.
Taste
Look
the
at
win.
this.
Venom pitting in.
Oh,
Taste
no.
the victory. Christian Gunn pitting in.
Oh,
He's
no.
got it. He's got it.
He's got to make it all the way. He's got to make it all the way. Is Barry going to put his car in victory lane? Just go across the finish line, bud. Don't even worry about it.
Race over.
And Barry goes to victory lane.
Woo! That's a win.
And give us a little bit to figure out.
Who else is where?
Yeah. Wow. What a race.
I knew he had it in him. He just had to push it. 5 laps left doesn't mean pit.
Barry
Barry
Sternparts with the victory. As we get adjusted, we figure out what placement is. It's starting to get there.
It's shifting. We're seeing some change.
Give us a minute. Wow. All right, I think that's permanent.
Yep. Yep.
All right, ladies and
Harry
gentlemen.
Stern Parts Jr.
Yeah, with the victory.
Woo!
Behind him, we got Aaron Aldridge, and then Corey Gamble in third, and JMR in fourth, Billy Ray Dog fifth. What a race.
What a race. Aaron Aldridge really sticking to it, and same with Billy Ray Dog. Billy Ray Dog started out in 22nd, ended in 5th place. That's a lot of fighting, a good bit of climbing. Good race. Corey Gamble started out in 12th, made its way to 3rd. Aaron Aldridge, 17th, all the way to 2nd.
Wow.
What a race.
What a race, guys. As you can tell, management of tires and fuel is a big deal. And
Huge deal.
we'll hope to see you guys on the next one.
Y'all
Peace.
have a good one.